What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite Fett here, the one that roots for the Orioles. Just wanted to make a real quick show and talk about last night's energizing win over the evil Empire. Yes, I hate the Yankees. They are the most hated team in baseball for a reason. It's nothing personal against their fans or anything. Well, actually, it is personal, but we were on a 5-game losing streak, and we beat them last night in New York in a very cold game. Andrew Kashner on the mound for us beat Tanaka for the Yankees on the mound after a splurge of runs came in the 7th inning. Adam Jones, once again, is he the ageless wonder right now at 32 in center field? Who knows? But his 2-run bomb started everything off, and got to give it up to him. He played great game at the plate, played great in the field. The bats woke up, and the pitching. They didn't blow the lead. So that's another thing I want to bring up is the pitching. Absolutely, Andrew Kashner scared me to death with that big Yankees lineup, that powerful outfield and Didi and Gary Sanchez, but they hung it together and they got the W. I will say we had a smudge. Manny Machado did not look so hot. I know he was pressed by the media before the game in the clubhouse. Typical New York fashion. What do you think about your move to third base and shortstop? Would you ever go back? I mean, just hounding the dude with questions. Like, leave the dude alone, man. He answered everything in spring training. I know you guys got access to him 24/7, unlike some of us, but leave the man alone. He's got a lot on his mind. He's started a new season. He's in a contract year. I mean, of course, he's got a lot to worry about. So, Manny Machado did not look good at the plate, at least. In the field, he's looking better and better after a couple miscues he's had early on this season already, playing shortstop, and Tim Beckham over there playing third now. But the Orioles escape with a 5-2 victory in New York. So, basically, I am very happy after seeing that because I, for one, was very worried about the Kashner-Tanaka lineup pitching duel. And it was a pitching duel up until the 7th when all of a sudden the bats woke up and people scored runs. And, one of the things I also got to hit on is I'm starting to like Cisco more and more behind the plate. I like Caleb Joseph. I like him being a veteran, but Chance Cisco is proving why he's one of our better prospects, why he's coming up, you know what I mean? Why he's looking so good, why he's in the top 100 MLB prospects, and Buck's going with him. I mean, he's played in 2 or 3 games already this year, so I mean, the Orioles have already played 7 games, and he's been 4 games behind home plate, which I'm totally okay with if he keeps playing the way he does. Like I said, I got no complaints with him. He did a great job knocking down a lot of wild pitches. Opening first inning, I thought my boy Trey Mancini scored. I thought he was safe. And the replay showed differently. It showed Gary Sanchez applying the tag a hair of a second before that hand swiped home plate. So, got to give it to the replay officials there. A couple notes from the game. One, challenges in baseball are going to be crucial when it comes down to playoffs. And, if you're in a tight division race, like managers and using them, like Boone did for the Yanks last night, he did a good job. I was a little worried. Michael Givens put some people on base, gave up some runs, and then they brought Darren O'Day in, who loaded the bases. And, he hit 2 people, which scared the crap out of me because, it was bases loaded at that point, and they had to bring in, they had to bring somebody else in because Darren O'Day's sidearm stuff was not working. I mean, when you hit 2 batters consecutively, just not very happy with that aspect of it. But we got out of the inning. We didn't surrender, any of those runs that were on base after he beamed them, so they got stranded there. Want to talk about Yankee Stadium, which, as the best money in baseball does buy the best things. I was very impressed at Yankee Stadium and everything they had established there. I don't really like the whole luxury box idea where, you're putting your people that pay extra money on a pedestal close in your fancy seats, but maybe it's because we don't have that crap in Baltimore. Maybe it's because Camden Yards isn't brand new, but I love Camden Yards. I love the feeling of being there, just walking around it, just being outside of it, birdland forever. It was nice. It was nice to end the losing streak like that. Like I said, if you listen to our last podcast, I was not very thrilled that we were coming up with a 4-game series with the Yanks. I made a empty bet with Austin where I thought we were going to get swept, but the Orioles went out and had my back, so I will not have to hang a Yankees pennant up in the near future for now. Some other side notes, I noticed that the Yankees have a lot of guys, a lot of rotational hitters and fielders, which I guess I'm all right with. I don't see a huge problem with it for them. I think they're going to be just all right. I think they just got the short end of the stick. I am scared to death every time Aaron Judge comes up the bat against any Orioles pitcher. Any Orioles pitcher. I'll repeat that. Any Orioles pitcher, because the dude is a monster. He crushes the ball. Of course, he's 6'7". That has something to do with it, but still, you see him out there playing in the outfield, and he's athletic as anyone. That provides matchup problems no matter who you are and no matter who you're playing. So it was good to see. We didn't let Stanton completely join the fun. It was just Judge. I think the Yankees relief pitchers let us get one in. Chad Green. We got pretty lucky. Surrendered all those runs. Trey, they switched up the leadoff guy. Another note I have here is Trey led off, not Chris Davis. Chris played a good defensive game at first base. Overall, the Orioles, I thought they played a good defensive game. A couple miscues. Manny Machado's still working through the kinks at shortstop on things like, stolen bases and throwdowns. But, hopefully that he gets better as the year progresses. I'm not going to judge him off spring training in the first 7 games of the year. So, overall, happy as can be. I know we're only 2-5, but to beat the Yankees, the opening series game, that's huge momentum for us. I hope it takes over in the clubhouse and carries. And who knows? Let's go on a little streak. If we sweep the Yankees, that puts us right back in contention. The 3 games, that'll put us at 5-5. But unfortunately, nobody is playing as good as baseball as the Red Sox this early. I think they have 1 loss, and they're on a 6 or 7 game winning streak. They are a terror in the AL East right now. Some other side notes and comments I want to make. Cobb is coming back. I believe they said the 9th, so that's coming up to look forward to. I don't really foresee us getting lucky in today's game. First off, I don't even know if they're going to play today. Ohio's pretty tore up weather-wise, but today's game at 7:05 at night, where you got Gausman and Sabathia going head-to-head. Gausman walks in the game with a 13.50 ERA. He got destroyed in his first start. So, hoping the Wizard of Gaz rebounds in tonight's matchup. Hopefully they play. I will be tuning into that. And I do not know if I will have another podcast until the end of the Yankees series. A lot depends on how their performance is. Like I said, I knew after we beat them last night, and I watched the game, basically that, hey, I was going to make another show and I was going to be happy and excited. I was going to show my support, which I'm going to do all season long. All season long, I'm going to do reviews of each series, whether it's 2 games, whether it's 5 games. I'm going to try to put out overall series updates. I just was so happy that we got this first win over the Yankees this year after just getting destroyed. I think I saw yesterday the stats where we were 2-8 against them in New York. So, naturally, that's a cause for concern when you play an interdivisional rivalry, is not being able to beat them at their porch. So, we'll see how today goes. I hope you guys out there, if you're listening, Orioles, Indians, Yankees, whoever you are, good luck to your baseball teams today. Like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm a big fantasy guy, so I like A majority of the players in the league that aren't named Jose Bautista, Joey Bats, and a stupid bat flip will always be the cause for my rude comments, I guess I want to say. And I'm happy he's a free agent. I will end the show with that. So thank you guys, and let's go O's.